What's going on, everybody? My name is Derailious. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going over the new special mayor in Hypixel Skyblock, and I've got to admit, I didn't think it was going to be this crazy. I thought it was going to be just one or two perks, but we got 4 perks on this new mayor, and I'm going to be going over basically how to make money during this mayor, and basically showing you how you can probably make upwards of 10 million coins per day using a bunch of strategies in combination with each other. Before we begin though, I do want to make the note only a small percentage of you guys are subbed, so please hit that button down below. It does mean a ton. If my voice sounds off, I just woke up, so I'm a little tired, but we're going to make this video anyway. So yeah, let's get right into it. So if we walk inside the good old community center and we head inside the election room, we have 5 candidates, as per usual. We have Marina, who grants the standard fishing XP buff in Fishing Festival, magic XP boost on Berry. Once again, this poor bastard's only getting like 500 votes. Aatrox has Pathfinder and Slayer XP buff. Foxy has an extra event, so an extra fishing festival, which is kind of weird considering Marina is literally right there, 15 feet away, staring at him, wondering why he's made this decision with his life. And then we have this madman over on the right side, Derpy, who, and I quote, has turbo minions, which double minions output. He closes up the AH. He doubles mob's HP, and he grants us some more skills. Gives us more skill XP. Now, the reason why this is interesting is that 2 times buff to minion production also, in theory, would double the amount of skill XP you get from it. And if we're getting a standard 50% skill XP buff, we're really looking at a 300% skill XP buff from minions, closer to a 444% buff when looking at it when you have a cookie buff and also God Pots on. I could be wrong about that. It could be anywhere from like 400% to 450%, something around there. Either way, that's massive. That's game changing, and it's even more game changing when you look at the fact that hyper catalysts have just shot up in price. Now that's important and makes a lot of sense for a lot of reasons, actually. Notably because if you have double minion output and you put a hyper catalyst in there, for the next 6 hours, your minion is going to be producing 8 times the amount of material that it is currently. Now, I'm the type of person to sell all my items to the bazaar already. And I gotta admit, 8 times my current output would be about 10 million coins per day. And I run a hybrid set of a bunch of random various mining minions, potato minion, a chicken one, a fishing one, and the rest are clay and snow. So my setup isn't optimal, and the fact that I could in theory be achieving 10 million coins per day with only 21 minion slots is nuts. Obviously prices will drop. It'll probably be closer to 6 to 7 million to me. But in theory, if you have a full perfect snow setup, you could be making a lot of money just because the NPC buy price is so close to the actual price right now that if you have 8 times whatever and the price drops, it would drop below market price. So you could just sell it to an NPC, making about the same amount of money and still making about 10 million coins per day. Obviously, there's a problem of buying catalysts taking a lot of money now. That'd probably be pretty annoying now, and I don't know how much money it would actually make you, but someone could probably run the numbers down below if you want and tell us basically how that plays. I could see summoning eyes shooting up in price, notably because, well, now everyone has summoning eyes, but nobody really has summoning eyes at this point because all the mid-game players who just barely made the cutoff of 13,000 damage now can't anymore and are now stuck, which is kind of weird. I can also see the double mob health making a few things impossible, notably floor 7. It'll definitely make dungeons a lot more tedious, I would say. I'm wondering if that skill XP applies to dungeons too, because that instantly makes floor 7 the most valuable piece of content in the game for dungeons. And it already was, but it makes it even more so important. I'm also wondering about the AH closing and how that'll affect prices. Obviously, you could still buy fragments on the bazaar, which makes me think that people are going to actually want to get fragged, weirdly enough. That's like a weird thought. I don't think that's ever been something that people have thought of, but In terms of quick payments, I would say that getting fragged is now the new best option for getting your money back quickly. But yeah, the auction house being closed is nuts. 50% skill XP is nuts. I'm definitely going to be farming a whole ton. I'm going to try to get that level up. I want to be able to get to gold in a lot of the events. So, yeah. I'm just excited to see how this plays out. I'm just excited to see how basically all of this plays out. I also imagine that with the new buffs that we're getting over here with the bartender, notably Revenant Tier 5, it's going to be very hard to do when it has double mob health. And if it comes out with double mob health, that's going to be nuts. You know what I mean? With the update we got last night, which I'll likely be making a video on later today, I don't really see this changing much about it. It was kind of a simple update. All it really added for me anyway was one cool new talisman and this dumb golem hat, which, and I quote, allows you to do that and get iron, which is whatever. Yeah, I'll likely be making another damage guide so I can help new players out and show them how to get more damage when the mobs have double health. Zealots with 26k health is very interesting. I honestly think that's a good thing for the game. Also, I'm hoping that that generally buffs their mob XP, like, at the base level. Because, God, it would be so nice to level up another combat level or two during this big event. On that note, vote for who you want. Some people have been saying not to vote for Derpy. He's going to get in regardless of what some people do. I can understand the reasonings behind that. I'm really shocked that he's being voted in by such a large margin, but hey, people like their short-term bonuses. So, yeah. I think he's cool. I think that it can be worked around. I think that a lot of the complaints can be fixed and worked around, and generally he can make the game a lot better for new players because that's where the money really is. This is definitely going to lower the wealth gap a little bit, which is something I think Hypixel needed and something I've talked about before. And it will do a great job of that, notably because it will just allow new players to make a lot more money with minions and get rid of a lot of the endgame players' best ways of making money, notably dragon farming, because there will be less summoning eyes on the market, and also late game dungeons. But we'll see how that all plays out. Obviously, I'm no prophet. I'm not attempting to be one. Tell me what you think in the comments below. My name is Derailious. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and I hope you all have an awesome, awesome day. Peace out, everybody.